snapped clean right here, both bones. This is the Salomon S Pulsar 3, and this is not a shoe review. So the reason this is not a shoe review is because there's plenty of people on the internet that do a really great job of talking about all the technical features of running shoes. And that is not something that I do well, or even something that I'm really passionate about. I have really 3 criteria when it comes to running shoes, and they are: how do they feel, how do they perform, and how long do they last? So these are the 3 criteria that I use when I'm looking at adding any running shoe into my rotation. Why am I uploading a vlog about a shoe? Because the previous version of this shoe, the S Pulsar 2, kind of blew my mind, but it had one feature that really needed to be addressed, and guess what Salomon went and did? They addressed it in the new version of the shoe. What is that feature that needed improving? Hang around and I'll let you know after I take the new version running for a whole week in all sorts of different conditions. What was lacking in this version and what is not lacking in this version. Could not get better conditions to test out these shoes, or should I say worse conditions, and they are holding up incredibly well. This is like really slippery clay I'm going over right now, and I'm just not slipping at all. As wet and slippery as conditions get. Please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Run number 4 for the week. Beautiful sunny conditions. Let's go. Good morning. All set for last run of the week. It's 5 AM and I want to get started at 6. Heading to run a 20-kilometer loop near home, which is kind of a sketchy loop. You got to concentrate for the whole time you're running. If you put your foot in the wrong place once, you will definitely fall. So yeah, keen to try out these shoes on this loop. Got the hydration pack on for the first time in a long while. So yeah, this will probably be about 2.5 hours on feet. So really keen for my longest run in a long while. So let's get in the car.
camera on tree branch. Epic sunrise. 2.9 k's in. We're ditching our head torch. Just making sure that I am like massively respecting my body through this loop. I haven't asked my body to spend this much time running in 4 months. So I've definitely done harder sessions, but they've been shorter. So just, yeah, really making sure I take it easy and just respect my body. Let's keep going. I love this tree. So sick. So Australian, right? I'll never forget this hill. It's pretty technical and sketchy. And I was running down it one day and I saw a guy sitting way down the bottom, just sitting in the middle of the trail. Well, he was sitting down here. The guy's ankle was 90 degrees. It had snapped clean right here, both bones, and it was sitting at 90 degrees and he was in full shock. And his mate was just making it worse by being like, dude, look how bad it is. We're through the real sketchy technical patch. Yeah, it's pretty scary, that zone. It's gnarly. Very easy to roll an ankle or slip off the side of a cliff. Ah! But yeah, now we're into a bit of a rolling section where we can do some faster running. Tough loop. Highly recommend it. Head over to my Strava to check it out, but would seriously recommend not doing it in the dark and don't do it solo. It's just such a gnarly loop. There they are after a week of running. I'm gonna give them a good wash now under the hose, and then I'll get out of the shower and we'll do our final thoughts. First things first, what was lacking in the previous version of the shoe, in my opinion? The grip. These lugs are 2mm, I believe, and I was unable to run on really slippery trails on this thing without feeling a little bit out of control. So enter the S-Lab Pulsar 3 5mm lugs, which have made this shoe absolutely flawless. How did it perform? Unbelievably well. The lugs, I've already mentioned, keep you on your feet and make you feel really confident. I had absolutely no issues with the grip. These are paper light. This has got to be one of the lightest, shorter distance trail running shoes on the market, and it honestly feels like you don't have anything on your foot. The Matrix upper is also a really incredible feature of this shoe. I don't know the technical details of it, but I do know the shoes I've had that use this lightweight Matrix upper are absolutely bulletproof and are super lightweight and super breathable. How did the shoe feel? Incredibly comfortable. No issues with underfoot pain or bruising or feeling the ground too much or all those kind of things. How do I think it's going to last? It's a bit hard to say after only 1 week, obviously. There are zero signs of wear and tear after 1 week. One thing I will say is this grip, these lugs are so tall that they're going to last a very long time. This Matrix upper, I've had other Salomon shoes using this and it literally never wears out. So my guess after 1 week is that this is going to last really well, but we'll have to wait and see. This is an incredible shoe that definitely lives up to the hype. Thank you, Salomon, for fixing those lugs. And thank you for making a shoe that you can feel really fast, really in control, and really powerful in. I'm going to use this shoe for fast efforts, fast training sessions, or fast races up to about 40 kilometers max.
And I'm also going to take it out on the trails just when I'm running somewhere that I know is going to be sketchy, slippery and muddy, so that I can feel confident in all of my footing. So yeah, amazing shoe. Thank you for watching the video. This was not a shoe review. These are just my opinions after running in a brand new shoe for a week. See you in the next one.